It's important to note that what we operate on as far as the simulation is the body status. So in order to allow a geometric entity to be used as part of the simulation, the geometry, irrespective of the level of topology, has to be elevated into a body status. So edges have to be elevated to a line body status, faces to a surface body status, etc. So here we show some of the operations down at the lowest topology level in the concept drop-down menu, which is shown on the left-hand side here, in terms of the tools we can use in order to build up some of this body status from some of the lower topology entities. So here in the first option we can see lines from points, which is listed here. And points can be any 2D sketch points, 3D model vertices, or point featured points. So what we can do is we can identify those particular points. In this case we have point 1 and point 2. They are listed down in the details view of the lines from points operation, and once we click apply we can then create that new line body, and that can be listed as either material or frozen type as described in the previous lecture. Here we can see the operation is to add material, so we're adding this as material. The next option in the drop down is creating lines from sketches. So we described in the earlier slides how to create sketches, and line bodies can be created directly from sketches using this tool. So we simply drop down to the lines from sketches tool. This will open up the details option where we can select the sketch to be used to create the line bodies. That can then be selected from the tree outline. Here we can see sketch 1 listed. We can select sketch 1, that will be inputted as the base object in the details view. We can then click apply, and that will allow us then to generate the line body from the original sketch. The next option listed here is to create line bodies from edges. So in a similar fashion we can select the lines from edges option, which is the third item down in the concepts list in the menu. Once that appears, we then have a details view which we can populate with the edges to be used for creation of the line bodies. Once we apply and it is successful, we'll then see not only the line body or line body creation operation from edges, which will appear in the drop-down tree outline here, but we'll also see the new line body appearing underneath the parts and bodies which are already present. And the example on the left and right shows an example of creating the line bodies from the pre-existing edges. An option we can also do, it's listed under the concept, which is the fifth item down under 3D curve, is the split edges. And that allows us to split existing edges. So simply by selecting the particular edge after we selected the split edge operation for definition in the details view, we have a number of different options of the method in which we're going to split that edge. We can take a fractional approach, split by delta, or split by n. And these are just different ways of splitting up the pre-existing edge. So here we're splitting in half, and here we're specifying a fraction of 0.25 to split it into a quarter, to take a quarter out.